In the middle of the chaos, she's dancing with glee. The world's falling apart, but she's as wild as can be. Zombies roam the streets, but she don't even care. She's got a bottle in her hand and a wild look in her stare. Oh, Snow Beetle, she's a party queen, baking pies while the world's unseen. She don't mind the danger, she don't care to hide. In the middle of the end, she's living her life wide-eyed. Oh, she's got flour on her fingers and frosting on her face. Zombie limbs are stumbling, but she keeps up the pace. From one house to another, she's never in a rush. A dancing baker in the apocalypse, in the perfect hush. Oh, Snow Beetle, she's a party queen, baking pies while the world's unseen. She don't mind the danger, she don't care to hide. In the middle of the end, she's living her life wide-eyed. Oh, in every basement, on every floor, there's a rave, there's a table, and there's always more. Pumpkin pies and cupcakes, cider in the air. Zombies at the door, but Snow Beetle doesn't care. Oh, Snow Beetle, she's a party queen, baking pies while the world's unseen. She don't mind the danger, she don't care to hide. In the middle of the end, she's living her life wide-eyed. Oh, so let the dead arise and the cities burn bright. Snow Beetle's got a pie and she's ready for the night. With every beat of the music and every slice of the pie, she'll party till the end with no need to ask why. Oh, Snow Beetle, she'll party on and on and on, baking pies till the last dawn.
Good afternoon, Knox Country. I'm Snow Beetle, and you're not. Welcome back to Project Zomboid Build 42 multiplayer. That's right, I stream Project Zomboid every day. Welcoming to this stream, Chelsea. Welcome in, welcome back. Glad you're here. Oof, an announcement. Yes, definitely an announcement. A big one. Looking like Davy Jones with your foot in the bucket. I didn't think of that, but you're absolutely right. Let's go ahead and load in the server. Everything looks okay on that side. I always love the twitching light bulb sounds as the game loads in and power comes on. It's such a funny sound. It gets me every time. Oops, don't unmute that. We'll be hearing an echo. Okay. Awesome, awesome. All right. Did this update just drop? So, Day, it's not actually the update yet. It's an announcement. We're going to read it right now. It's an announcement for the update to come, if you will. Still not used to the beard. Yeah, me either. Let's have a seat while I talk. Double bed. And just a warning, I'm probably going to go through this update more than once this episode, just because people are going to roll in later and be like, what's happening? So we'll start out with it and then we'll go from there. How can I do this? I need more screens. Okay. Let's try to bring this out. Can I read it like that? Yeah, okay. That way I can still see your pretty faces in chat. It looks, in your opinion, good. Oh, glad to hear it. Okay. So Indie Stone just dropped a blog post on their website, the Project Zomboid website. I think they also linked it in their Discord. I saw it just before I went live, so I'm like, sweet, let's talk about this. But they're calling the article, not article, blog post balancing time. I'll just read it word for word. It's pretty short. But it says, and I put the link to this blog post in the description of the stream if you want to go read it for yourself. It says, greetings, Survivor. We hope this update finds you bite-free. This week we plan on releasing build 42.16 Unstable, and we wanted to let you know ahead of time some of the changes coming with it. Along with continuing stabilization in multiplayer and general bug stomping, this update has a strong focus on balancing. Full update notes will be included in the release, of course, but here's a preview and some important information. So pop some beta blockers and let's dive right in. Occupations and traits. The biggest balance changes you're going to see in this update primarily focus on occupations and traits. All existing occupations are still available, some with refreshed names, but starting skills and costs have been reworked, with an aim to give players the feeling of being professionals rather than apprentices. That's interesting because I've always felt that the skills of the professions felt like beginning skills in that field. So being professional sounds awesome. We'll see. Just a few examples include carpenter, having higher starting carpentry than you can learn from a TV show. Makes sense. Construction worker, now having blunt skills split between long and short to reflect broader tool knowledge. And nurse, starting with higher first aid and the night owl trait to reflect their background in medical shift work. There are also two new traits, tinkerer, I love the sound of that, and target shooter. A lot of people are going to like the sound of that. So you can get a bump to your maintenance and aiming respectively. Several existing traits have also had their costs adjusted to better reflect their value in relation to current gameplay features. And veterans no longer notice discomfort via an updated desensitized trait, as they are very used to being uncomfortable. I don't use that a lot. I don't play veteran too often, but I think that is awesome because I don't like the discomfort moodle, and I know a lot of people are annoyed by it. So being able to pick an occupation or profession that will eliminate that, I think is pretty cool. And now we go to and more balance. Along with the occupation updates, there are a broad set of additional changes, including UI and menu polishing, tweaks to firearm attachments with new 3D art, ooh, my personal favorite, stress no longer being caused by Zeds banging on fences. Praise RN Jesus, thank you so much for that. And a reworked tailoring recipe layout aimed at rewarding crafting new items over grinding. On of Solo Walker Gaming is going to love that, I think. We all will, but he's heavy into tailoring. So it's aimed at rewarding crafting new items over grinding. So they're actually changing the tailoring recipe layout. I'm just trying to understand exactly what they're saying. I think I get it. I saw tailoring, immediately thought of Han, exactly. Game modes have also received some minor changes based on feedback and player observations. These include a slight reduction of firearm spawns, more fresh food in cannon modes, and a general reduction in world erosion speeds. I think the reduction in world erosion speed sounds awesome. Trees seem to sprout up pretty quick. Extinction mode now contains day sprinters. Oh god. So sunlight is no longer a respite to your rapidly impending demise. So that's going to get a little bit more difficult. One big thing you will notice is the removal of Echo Creek as a spawn location. Womp womp. Echo Creek is a beautiful and cozy place to settle down, and served as a great place to test and validate new Build 42 features such as basements, animals, and crafting, as it contains many of the building blocks needed for those features. It will obviously still exist in the game, but now serves as a destination to aspire to rather than a starting off point. So no more easy spawns in Echo Creek, I guess. It's been one of my favorites, but I get it. So if you want to experience Echo Creek, you'll have to travel there. So you start in one of the original towns. Controller love. I've never played this game with a controller, but I know there are a lot of people that do and prefer it. But it says the team gathered a huge amount of feedback on the initial work-in-progress implementation of aiming on controllers. And we have a big pass in this update for controller players. We are reading your posts on this subject, so please keep the constructive feedback coming as we continue to hone in on nailing this important feature. Please join our Discord. It looks like they have a link there. And let us know how it feels. Important. Saves and modders. This update includes a large list of bug fixes based on player reports, both major and minor. Because of the changes included, saves created in earlier builds will not be compatible. Repeat, will not be compatible with Build 42.16. If you wish to continue playing with Build 42.15 save, select the outdated unstable branch, which has been updated to 42.15. Just a reminder, we recommend backing up existing saves and creating a new save for every unstable branch update. It really is the best policy. For modders, we are actively working to improve your workflow and the information available to you. For modding support requests, please use our mod portal channel in our Discord. Remember to keep your bandages clean. No one wants an infection. The Indie Stone. So that sounds pretty exciting. These are just examples too with carpenter and construction work. I'm sure they've updated, if not all, quite a few of the occupations. What that means specifically for me is when the server gets wiped with 42.16, depending on how much time I have, we might be creating a character on stream instead of me doing it beforehand. Just depends on how much time we have. I'll have to think about it, because going over the different occupations might be a good share on the live stream. But that's where we're at with that. And let me see. Okay. All right, so we'll go over that again if we have to. The character's bored. What's up with that? Welcome in, Paul. How are you, sir? And I have a little over 2 hours today to stream. It might get cut short. I don't know what's going to happen yet, so I'll play as long as I can. Let's get a bite to eat. Only 2 people shouldn't have beards, women and children. Welcome in, Conti. So wipe, not yet, but it's coming. They're announcing this is kind of nice. They're announcing 42.16 will be released this week. They didn't give a date yet. So since it's this week, we shall plan accordingly. This remaining streams on this server version, it'll still continue to be research and development in preparation for the next wipe, so we can hit the ground running with the next project. But yes, it'll be coming sometime this week. Chelsea says maybe do a pre-recorded video of the occupations or a stream specifically dedicated to just that, so you have more time to actually play during your longer stream. Probably not pre-recorded, but we'll see, because that takes me too long. I'm fine doing this game alone. Wait, Paul says, I am fine doing this game alone is getting tough. Oh, you are fine doing this game alone. That's true. That's true. And I think they're doing that on purpose. I've always preferred multiplayer, and the fact that being able to do everything on your own, or I should say, not being able to do everything on your own, makes it more interesting when you have to cooperate. If, however, you prefer not to play multiplayer, you could always do like I did with the Scarab Team 7 before multiplayer came out. You can do multi-character run and just switch between characters as you need different skill sets. I don't know if there's a limit, but it was at least 5 characters all going on the same save. So that's a way you can get around it if you prefer to play by yourself, because I know some people like that. But yeah, you can still have your solo play fun. I want you to do multi, but no invites yet. Do you want to join the Drunk on Life server? If that's what you're asking, because you're definitely welcome here. I'd have to double check the review process from KPK, but I know he asks you questions and stuff that you have to answer before you can join now to like protect somewhat from griefers. So whatever the process is, you'd have to go through that. Yeah, it'd be awesome. We'd love to have you. One of us. One of us. That's right. So this is what I would do, Paul, if you want to start the process before the wipe. I don't know if you're already subscribed to Drunk on Life or not. It's spelled exactly the way it sounds, all one word, Drunk on Life. Search him on YouTube, find his channel. He isn't streaming, he hasn't streamed in a long time, but this is his server, so it's still active. But his Discord link is on that channel, and if you go ahead and join that, go to the general chat, and you can either ask about joining, you know, how do I join the Drunk on Life server, or you could even try name dropping if it helps. Snow Beetle sent me here to start the process of joining the server, and one of the mods or KPK will get you started. And then we can see you on the next wipe. Let's make some egg salad. My favorite Survivor meal. Not really, but it'll do. Bring this out. What I was thinking of doing today, it's not exactly super exciting, but we would have to travel, is and it could change, but trying to decide where we should gather certain resources for the next build. Read a little bit while I'm talking. Oh, I can't open the map while I read, never mind. So, again, we'll be starting, well, we'll be heading to Phallus Lake. These are my little scribbled drawings. This is the pond we're headed to off Railview Road, just across the street from the north end of Phallus Lake. Actually, I'll leave it there. So we're going to need a lot of things like clay. We don't necessarily need sand, maybe for putting on the ground, but we won't need it for clay cement, because we can use grass clippings. But we'll need clay, lots of lumber, of course, but there's forest all around here, so that's fine. So we can hit these areas for wood. There's probably going to be some clay around this pond, but if not, we could also hit the actual Phallus Lake over here. Real Captain, welcome in. How are you, sir? Yeah, the announcement was there's a blog post. Just dropped. 4216 is coming out this week. And they are balancing the game with making some adjustments to the occupations. I did put a link to it in the description of the stream. Yeah, it's pretty cool. They only talked about a couple of the occupations, but it sounds like they overhauled most, if not all of them. So yeah, looking forward to that. It's funny because I already had worked up in my head I wanted to do a DIY expert build for the next run, but it sounds like that's just been completely blown out of the water, and I'm gonna have to start over developing a new character, which is fine and exciting, so I don't mind. So clay, and I think I think this stuff, I think this map won't be erased necessarily unless I manually erase it. It usually holds all my annotations from previous builds, or not previous builds, previous saves, unless I erase it. So I suppose I could take notes here. Gonna be a long list, y'all. So I guess I'll start. We'll put it down here. We'll do resources. We're gonna need clay. Lots of it, probably. I guess we'll just put, whoops, logs, I guess. Y'all know what that is. So, starting out, I know Chelsea's going to be helping. So wherever she decides to spawn, she'll be... We're all going to head towards Phallus Lake to get work started on production, but everybody's probably going to be grabbing what they need or want out of the gate. So depending on where they start, I would say we should gather... most of this stuff is obvious, but just so we know... So I know what we're all looking for. I would say carpentry tools. Word like that. Masonry tools. Automotive's important, but I don't think it's critical right out of the gate. But grab whatever you can on your way. I would say grab, you know, hammers, saws, chisels. What else would there be for masonry? Well, screwdriver, of course, for carpentry. Vehicles. Try to find vehicles that can tow. Which can be, of course, government vehicles, you know, fire, ambulance, law enforcement, and sports vehicles too, which I forgot to mention to Chelsea before. But I would say 500 horsepower plus. And we'll probably do a faction so we can share all these notes once the world is started. Of course, if you want to get yourself a looting van, it's not gonna hurt, especially for hauling logs. So we'll say, what would you call that? I guess we'll say cargo. No, I guess we just call them looting vans. You writing them down like a laundry van? Yeah, that's those big step vans are a good example. Maybe cargo vehicles. Utility. All right. We'll say utility slash cargo. Let's move this over a little bit. Oh my gosh, stop moving. Oh, I'm gonna oh, I do, okay. And apologies to you veterans, this stuff's probably obvious, but I'm trying to help with notes, because a lot of times people are like, what can I do? What do you need? Well, if we have a list already, then we don't have to go through all that. And add a third, oh, which falls into trailers. I think trailers are going to be huge. So if you see a trailer, even if it looks like crap, one like a blue one, or I should say a trailer without a tarp in terrible condition, if it's the first one you find, grab it. If you find a better one, upgrade, you know, as you're making your way towards Phallus Lake. But those are what we're going to want. What else with resources? We're going to need metal, but not right out of the gate, so I won't put that. Oh, I can put it there in case people find it, I guess. Probably all metal, because blacksmithing is going to be huge. Okay. I'll think of stuff as we go. What I would say when you arrive in Phallus Lake, of course, you can live anywhere you want. You don't even have to live close to the work site. I just thought it'd be easier. It's basically first come, first serve. I'm gonna aim for this farmhouse over here, but if I don't get it, that's okay. But these houses right here, like if somebody beats me to it, that's fine. But these houses right here, I don't know what the population's gonna be like. If it's too heavy, probably head to some farmhouses up here if you prefer. But basically what I'm saying is find a house that you feel safe at. Claim it as your own safe house to protect your personal items until things get underway. I don't think we're going to have any problems with theft this run, but just in case, it'll give you a space in your safe house so people can't just randomly take your stuff, even if it's by accident. Like your important things, sledgehammers, whatever. Maybe even your vehicle, if you can find a place that you can park it inside your safe house zone. Jeans and skirts, other tailoring items. And welcome in, Jordan. Forgot to welcome you in. Thanks for being here. I would say yes on the tailoring. I just hesitate because it's always the last thing I go after because I never do tailoring. But we are going to need it, so if you have the space for it and the opportunity, then sure, pick them up. And if we don't find clay by the pond or near Phallus Lake, we also have the river here, and you can head down to. I always did best finding where is it? Finding clay at Echo Creek. That's not Echo Creek. I gotta turn it sideways. It's Ekron. Echo Creek's down here. Along this river here, I've always found tons, so we'll have places to get it from. Oh, yes, thank you, books, for sure. No, I'm glad you reminded me. I'm going to make it a separate category because it's that important. Books. We obviously want everything, but I would say priorities should be, because it goes by, let's see, skill books, level 1. I would say always grab those. Although it may change a little bit with the way they're reworking the occupations. It may not be as critical, but I think we should stick with it for now. Random Kiwi. Woohoo! Hey, that's my line. Welcome in. I always screw this up. Reading the name, is it Danielle or Daniel? The extra E makes me think Danielle. By the way, welcome in. And Kiwi as well. So it looks like we're getting the, as we anticipated, Kiwi looks like we're going to get 4216 this week. They haven't set an official date yet, but the wipe is imminent. We'll do, and then after skill books level 1, again, all skill books are important, so grab whatever you think we need. However, it seems like, at least with the last update or two, finding skill levels 4 and 5, the books, because even Han was looking for aiming 5 and didn't have it. And I know in the past, sometimes I'm like, I'll never get to read level 5. I'm not going to get that high. So I ignore the books. Not all of them, not always, but sometimes. Like, for example, if I saw First Aid 5, I probably wouldn't grab it. But I think I should change that policy. And make it so if you see levels 4 and 5, always grab them. Because even if it's a duplicate, we could probably trade it for something. So I would say always always be grabbing skill books levels 4 and 5. And 1 is just to get us started. And then every other book after that is just as we need it. Those would be priority, I think. Still looking for aiming 5, exactly. So even if you see a 4 or 5 book that looks like, yeah, I don't need that, we're never going to need that, grab it anyway, because someone might want it. Especially with the new occupations, I don't know what's going to happen. So, books VHS, good call. I'll put Jenny Mag on here, but it's kind of obvious. I'm curious to see if they change anything with the electrician. They don't really, I guess they don't really need to for Jenny, but if they're going to be skilled up at all. We're probably going to need generator power pretty quickly. Well, I guess it depends on how. No, it won't even matter because we won't have power because it's built from scratch. So we're probably going to need the generator set up pretty quickly. Which leads me to, we need to grab a generator too. I guess I'll put that under tools. It's not quite a tool, but probably the best category fit. Other than that, again, we'll think of it as we go. So I'm probably going to spawn in Rosewood on the next wipe. I'm only announcing that so that maybe we can spread out and other players spawn at other locations. So we're not all going after the same resources to bring them to Phallus Lake. And then once we get to Phallus Lake, I don't know how long it's going to take, again, depending on pop settings. Since we're going to be working and living here anyway, I think we should clear the town. So we all show up like a crowd of nematodes and just pick the place clean. Being respectful of loot respawn. Don't destroy anything. Chelsea's taking Riverside. Sounds good. I'll start day 1 this time. Starting on day 3, everything is gone. Yeah, I can see that. We have some looting professionals on this server. Ooh, I hate that. Okay, my character's probably starving to death. I'll keep thinking about that and we'll add stuff. So weight doing 81. And since this save is obviously going away soon, we should just try to learn stuff. Let's go, we'll eat in a minute. Let's go check the onions, see if they grew at all. It's February 10th, so only like 10 days have passed since I played last. Then we'll check on the animals. You shall be a loot goblin. Start watching random Kiwi Gamer streams then, because he's one of the best. I can find and gather loot, but not on that scale. Are they dead? Destroyed onions. I wonder what happened. Could they have died from... I watered them right before I logged out. I think it was the last day in January. So it's been 10 days. Let's go check the ones in the animal pen. Yours died too, really? I want to say it could be a temperature thing, but it was like 13 degrees last time. Now it's 20, so it's actually warmer. Why did I go this way? Also, these are heavy. They weigh 20. So I understand taking them is going to be an issue, especially in the beginning. You're going to have limited space. But if you spot these, what do they call them? Just so I'm using the right term. These roadblocks, mark them on the map. We're going to need a lot of these, I think, to make things safer. Like to block the bottom of stairs if we know it goes up to like one tile, so people aren't accidentally falling because they don't know it's there. So mark them on the map so we can find them later. That would be appreciated as well. You thought there would be more rain? 3 per car, 1 in each seat. True. Hey, they're enjoying the new indoor space. How you doing? Is the bull? No, he's hiding up there. Roof tiles, water's good, food's good. Let's check Boris. Healthy, well-fed, not thirsty. Now, Doris was sickly last time. Let's see if she's better. Healthy, well-fed, not thirsty. Excellent. I think the roof spot helped her out. And she needs me milk. I'll never need more than 1 cow, man. They make plenty of milk. So that's something we know for the next run for sure. I mean, we'll probably get the bull just so that we can have baby cows, but other than that, we only need the 2 cows. Let's top this one off. We'll dump this out. Just dump it out. Jordan, I'll be getting a PC on Wednesday. Can't wait to get back on. But heck yeah, congratulations, Jordan. That's good news. Yeah, I'll do my best. Get that milking done. They're ready. Doris. Trying to think if there's anything else we should test with the animals before we have to update. Tested. Oh, I was going to check the onions in here. Can I do it while I'm milking? It's probably dead as well. I can't see it from in here. But I am still considering using these short log fences in the animal pen on the new build because they seem really strong. They haven't been able to break them yet. Although I guess they didn't really break the planked ones before either. It was always the gates they went after. I think the gates were the weak point. Not got Apache left aiming 5 for us in his mailbox. No idea where he lives. Welcome in, Admiral. That sounds like Apache. Did you still have more milk or what? You do. Are you going to put it in the leather bag again? Please tell me no. Okay. He's like, gotta find it. Is that animal care? Yeah, wow, it's going fast. KPK, I think he's also going to change some of the settings to make it a little more difficult, so we'll have to be prepared for that as well. Holy cow, girl. Literally. Alright. See if we have any cereal. Everybody else healthy or what? Check the chickens. I haven't checked on them in a while. Oh, and the piggy. I keep forgetting you're here. Healthy, well fed, not thirsty. Doing good, doing good. Alright. How many sheep we have? Still 4? Yeah. Oh, I forgot to check the onions too. So Roger's doing good. Check on Marge. Healthy. They need milking, but I think the Admiral's been taking care of the rabbits, so taking care of animals is easy. You're off to look, Brandon. Kiwi Gamer's on it. Another rough area. This reminds me of that commercial with the fisherman and the dollar. He's like, I got you, dollar. You're gonna have to be quicker than that. My flashlight dead, I don't see a difference. There we go. Well, I think we have plenty of milk. We're probably gonna have to do amphoras for the future. Store it. Rex says we should have the parts to craft the bucket. See if it holds more. Okay. Yeah, I saw you mentioning that in the Discord. Now I understand why. We'll see if we have cereal. Books are these. Ah. Let's stand here. Is bowl of cereal an option? It is. Sweet. Why am I stirring it? That ruins the crispiness. Oh, that reminds me too. Other items, please collect as encumbrance will allow. We'll put it under, we'll call it decoration, I guess. Call it deco. Well, decoration, so if I share it later, people know what it is. So, the theme of the build, I'm calling it like post-apocalyptic dystopian. I'm not an artist, so I don't know if that's accurate, but that's what's in my head. So, look for things like small machines, and you can't pick everything up in the game, but if you see small machines, posters, this one's seems kind of weird, but I do want it for decoration. TVs, because in your head. That's right. Chelsea would like to explore foraging more in the next run too. Ever since you guys showed me that, I have so much fun wandering around looking for plants and such. Heck yeah, we're gonna need it. Admiral, get those buckets, says not good. This one's a little more difficult, or can be, but I'm sure Kiwi's pulled them before, or at least he's aware of it. Satellite dishes, because since it's post-apocalyptic dystopian, I want the outsides of the buildings to have satellite dishes, and antennas. I'll have to get on the roof for that, so that's probably going to be a specialty pull, but antennas like that, or was there an extra E in there? We'll leave it like that. That might be a wrong spelling, that's okay. I'm going to put appliances too, because I'm sure there's stuff I'm not thinking of. I mean, because even like the back of a refrigerator can look cool, popping out the side of a building, but weird stuff like that, I'll have to figure it out as we design it. Trying to think what else. Actually, let me double check on some of this stuff. I know I want them, so, but now I'm concerned this might, I don't know if this will break loot respawn. We don't want to pick up appliances in houses, and antennas and satellite dishes are part of the building, so maybe not. So let's just focus on small machines, posters, TVs, and then we could do computers too. Oh, and this one's huge. In fact, I should put it at the top of the list. I wish I could describe it better, but we want light fixtures, not lamps. I mean, you can get lamps too, but we need light fixtures, and also, very important, colored light bulbs. Because that's going to change the atmosphere of the structure, so it should actually be light fixtures. Can we loot Mad Dan's? Yes. That's probably the best spot, to be honest. Satellite dishes were a loot item in Build 41. That's true. I've seen them. I've seen the satellite dishes in like storage containers. Not storage containers. Storage units and sometimes garages in big places. So yeah, if we can get them in boxes, that'd be much easier. I've never seen an antenna loot. as loot. I don't even know if we can take them off of buildings, so I'll have to look at that. But yes, Mad Dan's for sure. Monte Rosa, welcome in. Is this a map editor game? It is today. Welcome in, sir. Sims map maker. Yeah, the update's coming, so if we have a plan in advance, there's less scrambling in the beginning, but I know you're joking. But yes, light fixtures. And the light fixtures I have in mind specifically, it can be anything, I guess. But the ones that are like vertically like oval shaped, they're like flush with the wall. They're very industrial looking. You usually find them on like the sides of warehouses and manufacturing buildings. Those are the ones I really want, but we can consider anything. So those are some. Chelsea's telling QS saying grabbing a shit ton of storage pieces from Mad Dan's wardrobes, dressers, etc. So we aren't trying to build crates like crazy. Couldn't hurt. Love it. Keep up the good work. I'm on the next one. Hell yeah. Monterosa's going to be joining the clan. XYZ, what happened? Build 4216. They announced it. It's not released yet, but they published a blog post on their website. There's a link to it in the description of this stream. But it's mostly talking about balancing. They called it balancing time. They're going to be balancing a lot of the occupations, making some of them stronger. Some of them cost more. They're renaming some. They're adding some. So it's going to be a huge occupation and trade overhaul is what I'm seeing. And it's coming out this week, but they didn't give an exact date yet. Jordan, join the Discord. I'll be on the next one. Heck yeah, Jordan's coming too. As Kiwi says, keep an eye out for garbage bags too. I always do. In fact, you won't need it now, but I always store garbage bags. If you're ever in my place, garbage bags will always be under the we have 2 kitchen sinks, but under a kitchen sink, there's a whole box right here in honor of Kiwi. I always store garbage bags under the kitchen sink. Dumpsters. Be careful with dumpsters, because I think KPK was bringing us dumpsters last time. So I don't know which ones we're allowed to take and not take, so we should always ask for the garbage stuff, the garbage cans first. KPK can always deliver if he doesn't want us breaking stuff. Oh, I didn't check the onions and the animals. Oh, they don't look dead. They're well watered too. So the ones out in the middle of the lake are dead. But these are well watered. And so far the cows haven't trampled them. I don't know if you can trample seedlings though. I don't know if we're going to get our test results here. We'll probably have to do more testing on the next build. Yeah. We'll find a way to dispose of things. I don't know. After today, I might have to start it'll be a short-lived solo run, though. I just don't want to do anything that takes too much work when it's just going away. What else can we learn about? So we did the fishing hold testing. Oh, I can't go this way. What was I thinking? I wonder if we should probably collect fishing nets right from the beginning. We'll do that under tools also. Because I think that's going to be one of the easiest ways for us to get food right on the lake. So if you see fishing nets, I'm going to put nets. Fishing rods are good too, but I think nuts are priority, so I'm going to put that. We'll put and accessory. I'm running out of space already. Just grab fishing nets. We'll just put it at that. I added bags and first aid stuff to your list. Okay, cool. I mean, I suppose this stuff is just common sense, but it's somewhat prioritized. I guess I'm just trying to put it in everybody's head so that when you see it, you're like, oh yeah, we need that, instead of thinking, oh, that's not important. Because I mean, you see, I don't know, you find you see a computer in a house and you just don't grab it because, you know, you don't always have to, but I'm just saying you'd probably ignore it or just disassemble it. In this case, grabbing them would be great. The things you would normally overlook, I'm just trying to plant the seeds so y'all know what I'm thinking. Yeah, fishing nets. Did I put fishing as a priority on there? I guess I just put skill book level 1. All the categories of skill books are going to be important, though. Yeah, I don't want to ignore tailoring. I'm just not... I don't know if I'll have the time at the beginning to work on it, so... Gathering resources is okay. It's just not a priority for me at this time. My battery die again. What's up, Grace? How you doing? Why can't I pet you? That's weird. Oh, there you are. Don't walk away from me. Now I'm petting the ground. Thanks. Denied. Are you living in one of those rag bundles? They look like little houses. They're little mouse houses. Nice. I like how he runs right up to the edge. The bunny ran right up to the edge of the animal zone. But there's nothing blocking them, and they just stay in here like they're supposed to. Guess you're still good on food and water, so it's cool. Oh. This is more I'll put it under decoration. We want plushies. And in all caps, toy planes. I want all the colors. Whoops. We don't need that. That's too much caps. Because we're going to have ourselves a toy airport. Just trust me on this. Well, Grin, bringing the smiles. Welcome in. Hopefully all these notes stick. Otherwise, I'm going to have to type them out again. Well, I can do that off stream. But if it sticks, because usually the map doesn't get erased, I'll just keep it and then I'll open it up. We'll share it via faction or something like that if that's how you guys want to do it. I guess I could share it to the public. It's not really going to hurt anything. But okay. Cookware is going to be important. I don't think I'll put that down. We're going to try the bucket thing. I think he said he put one outside. Oh, this is an important tool. Garden fork. I want that too. It's kind of a specialty tool. Most people use it as a weapon. But I want it for moving around the flat hay that's on the ground, like the hay floor tiles. So some people that love spears will take a garden fork, and then people that aren't using spears generally tend to ignore it. But if you see one as a tool, if you could grab it for me, that'd be cool. Keep trying to bring up my flashlight. Do I not have any extra batteries? I will grab a battery then. Thanks to Random Kiwi Gamer bringing us batteries. And just to double check. No, I didn't think it. Think the book was in there. Want more? No, we're okay. Screenshot the map. True, good idea. I'm sure it'll change, but at least I'll have some of it if I lose it. Put in your general chat on Discord. Oh, thank you. You had the same idea. Nice, nice. And I forgot what I was going to do. I'll take care of this sheep while I'm thinking about it. Oh, we were going to do a bucket. That's right. There's the iron band. Does a small one work? Is it not seen it because it's in the crate? Oh, it takes 2 of them? Okay. Does this 4216 announcement come with some intel? I miss you. I'll read it again right now. I figured I'd read it a couple times. We'll go over it again right now. I'll read through it quickly, though, because I read it once. Just to touch on it again. How do you know how many colors the toy planes come in? Good question. Too long, didn't read? No, it's a pretty short read, but I'll go over it. Yeah, I'm not sure how many plane colors there are. Okay, so the blog post is called "You Need 2 Small Bands." Yeah, you told me he was in the room with the nails. Sorry about that. I'll grab it next. I won't, let's see, we'll read very specific things. They plan on releasing Build 4216 Unstable this week. Along with continued stabilization of multiplayer and general bug stopping, the update has a strong focus on balancing. Is exactly what I said they're doing with going to different extremes and calling it balancing. It's more of a teetering. The biggest balance changes you're going to see in this update primarily focus on occupations and traits. All existing occupations are still available, some with refreshed names, but starting skills and costs have been reworked with an aim to give players the feeling of being professionals rather than apprentices. I think we play too much of this. Our guesses are too good. Can I work and read at the same time? Just a few examples include carpenter having higher starting carpentry than you can learn from a TV show. Construction worker now having blunt skills split between long and short to reflect broader tool knowledge. And nurse starting with higher first aid and night owl trait to reflect their background in medical shift work. And those are just a few. I have a feeling that they probably made changes to all, or most if not all, of the occupations. There's the other iron band. There are also new traits, Tinkerer and Target Shooter, so you can get a bump to your maintenance and aiming respectively. Several existing traits have also had their costs adjusted to better reflect their value in relation to current gameplay features, and veterans no longer notice discomfort via an updated desensitized trait, as they are very used to being uncomfortable. What else do I need for this bucket? Nice. Let's favorite it if I haven't already. I did, okay. We're going to need a small handle and 4 planks. All right. Thought I could carve small handles from a tree branch, no? Or maybe I don't have the ability to do it. Alright, I'll have to get to level 1 first. Do we have a carving one book? Along with the occupation updates, there's a broad set of additional changes, including UI and menu polishing, tweaks to firearm attachments with new 3D art. That's pretty exciting. Stress no longer being caused by Zeds banging on fences. That's huge. And a reworked tailoring recipe layout aimed at Han of Solo Walker Gaming. No, I'm just kidding. Rewarding crafting new items over grinding. Game modes have also received some minor changes based on feedback and player observations. These include slight reduction of firearm spawns, more fresh food and cannon modes, and general reduction in world erosion speeds. I love that. Extinction mode now contains day sprinters. Do we know if Drunk on Life KPK is staying on unstable and not switching to 4215? He hasn't told me, but I would 99% guarantee he's going to update and start a new wipe, start a new run. He tends to stick with the most current. Random Kiwi Gamer says desensitized will always be the goal, right? My guess, switch. Guess update? Yeah, I think so too. It would be carving 1. We have carving 2. Alright, we'll have to do it the hard way. Patch says, I hope he will so we can test new things. I think he will. One big thing you will notice is the removal of Echo Creek as a spawn location. Echo Creek is a beautiful and cozy place to settle down and served as a great place to test and validate new Build 42 features such as basements, animals, and crafting. As it contains many of the building blocks needed for those features, it will obviously still exist in the game, but now serves as a destination to aspire to rather than a starting off point. I understand. I'll be sad to see it go as a spawn point, but I understand. Controller love. Anyone playing with a controller, basically, it says team gathered a huge amount of feedback on the initial work in progress implementation of aiming on controllers, and we have a big pass in this update for controller players. See, that's what I don't understand. We have a big pass in this update. Does that mean they're not updating anything? That's unclear to me. We're reading your posts on the subject, so please keep the constructive feedback coming as we continue to hone in on nailing this important feature. This update includes a large list of bug fixes based on player reports, both major and minor, because the changes included saves. No, because of the changes included, saves created in the earlier builds will not be compatible with 4216. If you wish to continue playing with a 4215 save, select the outdated unstable branch, which has been updated to 4215. Just a reminder, we recommend backing up existing saves, blah, as usual. Apache managed to keep 7 out of 10 Kale alive for a year? Wow. What did you run into? Like, what corrections did you have to make? Did they, like, start looking bad at any point? Or what's your secret? Like I says, it means we'll likely get updates every 3 weeks now and no real ability to make long-term builds. I think we'll still get like a month out of it, at least. Yeah, kale is solid. I didn't think it was that great until grab my tools first. Until last time Patty provided so much. It's a good staple food for sure. Most of us are only around 2 to 3 weeks anyway. It came out 3 weeks ago. "16 of us day one." That's fair. I think you're right. Just bring some over here. Do I have rope on me? Yeah. I'm just trying, to set expectations for everyone to not burn out. Yeah, I get it. Patchy, you have to keep them clear of pests. I think 2 of them died because they hit winter with light mildew, and using fertilizer is also helping to keep pests away. Okay. Do you think compost will work in place of fertilizer? Do they work the same? Because I think we're going to have a ton of compost at our location. It speeds up each phase. That's true. Less time for it to get sick, I guess. That makes sense. Make them grow as fast as possible. You meant compost? Okay. Too much, too soon equals burnout? Yeah. That's another thing I need to address. Let's cut these here. If and when any of you joins in helping with this, I don't want anybody to get burned out, okay? So I already feel like that's happened too many times, and I feel bad about it. I know it's not necessarily exactly my fault, but I feel like in wanting to help out, some people go overboard and maybe commit too much time to it, and then when it's dashed away, it just, morale drops. Like, the floor of morale just falls out. So Natka's right. I would rather you disappear for a couple days, or even just decide, you know what, I'm going to go do something else, than to get burnt out on the game. So only contribute what you're comfortable with. I don't want anyone to feel like they have to help out, because I get it. Gotta have your own personal goals? Absolutely. In fact, I would prefer it that way. Do your own thing, and then if you're like, oh, look at all this metal I found. Does Snow Beetle's place need metal? Ask someone that is in the know, myself or someone else, and then, if so, we would love for you to bring it by. So, or if you're like, I need to raise my carpentry skill, do you need anything built? We can go that route too. Don't feel like you have to be laser focused to accommodate whatever madness I have going on. Hard out? What is that? Not to help Snow Beetle for his stream, but don't make it the reason to play, or you're not using the right energy for something that wipes. Yes, very true. I made the mistake of thinking that how many do I need? That if someone is playing at that level, that they're really enjoying it. And maybe they are up until a point. But I guess if you don't see that burnout coming, it can overtake you pretty quickly. Drop all but 4. And if I ask you, you know, I don't know, let's say you have blacksmithing skill and we need nails. And I'm like, you know, if I ask for some nails and you're like, well, I was going to go do this today. You don't even need to tell me. Just like, I have other plans. Don't feel like you have to. Oh, the tools are out here too. Just because I'm looking for something, it doesn't mean you have to do it now. I know this should be obvious, but I just want everybody to understand I'm not expecting anything. I appreciate everything, but at the same time, I don't expect it. Hopefully that makes sense. What am I missing? It's under favorites. Oh, that's right. I gotta do the handle thing. And then wire. We're doing this to double check Natka's mentioning that the carpenter buckets can hold 20. Beto, welcome in. Nothing against anyone's hard labor builds. Right. I enjoyed setting up all of them stones way back, but it told me not to overdo it because someone can come and undo all. Yes, absolutely. Somebody wants to play the game too. Oh, well, yeah. But yes, if you're not having fun, I don't want you here. Alright, so I'm going to get to carving one fast. I need a small handle, right? Can I take something apart instead of carving? Maybe a knife or something? Let's see. I'm just being lazy, but also saving time, I guess. Can I take a handle off of a spatula? What's it called? Disassemble or something? Isn't there a category? I guess you just do handle. Not assemble. I don't want to carve it. I want to steal it. Beetle, I have this game. Not too good at it. That's okay. We all had to start somewhere. I don't. This is a lot of work just to get a bucket that holds too much to carry. Do you have a looted large handle you can cut? Oh, can I cut it? It's okay, Admiral. This is the research part. I'm okay with it. I would like to know, because that could be very helpful on the next run. Buckets that have a higher capacity and all that. I swear I saw one somewhere. Maybe it was in the nail room. There's got to be a tool or something I can take apart, though. Maybe not. Because, like, if you're going to replace a handle, you should be able to take it off of something, right? I don't know, like the club hammer, maybe? Dismantle? That would give me a short handle, right? You would check their inputs. There's also typing small handle and selecting output. I typed small handle, but I don't think I did the output thing. See, and selecting output from the drop down. Saw wooden rod into small handles. Handles usually break when you take. Oh, that makes sense. I do remember that. I carve a wooden rod and then saw that in half. Nope, you need carving one for that too. Yeah, I would need level 1. If I had the book, I could knock it out real quick, but I think it'll take a while without it. Probably one in one of the houses nearby. Hold up a second, I gotta check my messages. Apologies. I don't want to have to end early, but there's potential. Okay. We have lots of wooden rods, we do. ¿Dónde están los wooden rods? Are they out back? I blame Kiwi for not giving you small handles in this loot drop. You had 6 large handles on. It's awesome. I'm gonna need the wire too. I don't want to use my biting knife. Hopefully I'll use this one instead. I don't know why I'm trying to save stuff at this point, but it's just habit. There's a long stick. Can we use that? There it is. Takes a village, y'all. Definitely Kiwi's fault. I saw that. I guess I should churn all that butter and see how bad I can get. I almost got the amphora full. Oh my god. Do it. That sounds absolutely awful, but commendable. Do I have everything I need? I don't know why I got the knife. I didn't have to carve anything. Comes down to a flat surface. Okay. I'll borrow this table. Because I don't want to pick up everything. Alright. About damn time. I think it's too big. Wait. Can't you just drink the entire amphora? That would be amazing. Jeez. Your character's all rah. Is it the same calories in 5 liters of milk as a stick of butter? Good question. Alright, survey says empty large bucket. Holds 20. Natka is correct. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Is that bigger than the other one? Hold up. What the hell? So what bucket is that? Base bucket wood. Base bucket large wood. Okay. They look the same. One's just smaller. I didn't even know that was a thing. Yeah, that other one, maybe it was world spawn. Let's go make some butter and check this out. My flashlight off. Right. I want a light sensitive flashlight that turns on and off by itself. Churn some butter. What did I just click on? Oh. Indie Stone. Please give us a butter churning animation. Just standing there is creepy. You think it's buggy? It shrunk. Maybe I washed it in hot water. Ironically enough, I made my thumbnail my foot in a bucket. It's funny because we have a lathe animation, but no lathe functions. How do you know that? If you drink 5 liters of milk, you're sure to get chevron up. 1 stick of butter is not for sure. So milk could be the way to go. Use lathe. Something you saw in the game. Interesting. Churning butter takes a long time. Halfway there. Great. Did I get 1 butter stick? I did. I'm thinking I should eat all the butter too. The rest of this run, well, most of it anyway, has all been about research anyway, so. Okay. Close this. We're hungry. What are we at on it? Eat an entire stick of butter. Will that make us full to bursting? No, it made us sad. We do have 1 up chevron, so let's drink milk too. Let's drink this milk because it's sitting on the counter for days. It's 5.8 liters. I can't drink out of the bucket though, can I? Is there a container that holds 5 liters that we can drink out of? How are you drinking 5 liters at a time, Apache? 2 liters? Okay. It's in the game files. I had a feeling that's what you were going to say. Do I have a 2-liter bottle? I don't think I ever picked one up that I recall. Was there any soda in there that might be a 2-liter bottle? There we go. Here's one. All right. You drink 1 liter, then 2. Then you have to wait until hunger again for the last 2. Okay. I'll take this other one too then. So we'll put Brantford, and we'll take empty. Which one is it? Doesn't really tell me. Only shows empty bottle once. Oh, let me try it. That's the 2-liter one. Okay. And then we'll do the other one. It's weird you can't choose between 1 and 2 liters. I guess I could put one on the ground. 2-liter bottle in the fridge. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so I'll grab that too. I guess I can dump this out, right? It's not going to hurt anything. It's just water, right? I mean, I have enough? Oh, yeah, I do. Okay. So, put cow's milk down. Next to the microwave. It's so gross. Alright, so we have 2, 1, and 2. We're going to drink the first one. That's a lot of milk, y'all. Full to bursting? Oh, God. Drink it all! Oh, it's making my stomach hurt just watching her. Okay. Just only have one up chevron. Yeah, we're gonna have to we're gonna have to take a break. How big are the vinegar and acetone jugs? Can you dump out vinegar? I didn't think you could. How much does the bleach bottle hold? I want to say 2, but I might be wrong about that. Got beans? Make a stew. Those are the best, man. 6 beans. 6 bean soup is my favorite weight gainer. This milk is heavy, man. Alright, I wanted to compare these buckets. Do I have the other one on me? Oh, it's in my hand. Yeah, 10 liter. Bucketception. Inside. Hmm. So it's just empty bucket and empty large bucket. So if I do crafting on the empty bucket, research craft, let's see what it does. Soda bottles are 2 liter? Yes, sir. I want a liter of cola. Why does that sound like Napoleon Dynamite? Is it Napoleon Dynamite or is it something else? Learn to forge bucket. That would be a metal bucket you could forge, I guess. Crafting. No. I think I need to learn how to use this search better, because Nautica would just show me output items. It typed the whole thing in there. I didn't know you could search with the whole exclamation point and the dots in there too. Is it still, let's see, output name? No. What about the other one? Okay, so this suggests you can make the large one bucket, but you can't make the small one. Or the small one, like you said, is bugged. Okay, weird. This burger is for a cop. Why did you say that? Oh, God, it's so familiar, but I can't place it. You're gonna look into it? Okay. So we'll have to gather some materials to make that happen, but I think the large bucket's going to be the way to go on the farm. Let's get a clown photo here real quick. This bucket. Oh, wow, you can stand in the bucket. That's a good one, too. We can pour some concrete in there and drop me into the lake. But what I really wanted to do was this. I know this is all silly, but... Oops. I messed it up. Put it back. All right. How did you get the bucket helmet? Now we can walk underwater. Super Troopers. Oh, I've never seen it. That's why. I love 3D placement so much. It's one of my favorite things. Don't be sad. Read a comment. Yeah, I never got into the Super Trooper thing. I should probably watch it. I've seen clips, but that's about it. Oh, I gotta drink milk, dang it. Ugh. Chug it. I don't think I'm doing it right. Okay. I don't know what else we need to research. Don't really need to scope out anything else at Palace Lake. What does this say here? There's no town there, right? Palace Lake, Ekron. There's words right there. Something LL. Must be some kind of valley. I'm running out of ideas, guys, for this run. Let's see. Well, I mean, we're not going to use the same setup in the next run. We've learned a lot to make it better. It's roughly going to be how much bigger? Nah. Meager notes here. It was going to be... Bouquet residence, lady of the house speaking. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 13, roughly 13 by 6. So the next spot is going to look like this. So it is going to be, area-wise, it's going to be almost the same, but it's going to be one pen instead of 5 separate ones. I think it'll be okay, though. We're not going to have a ton of animals. Just enough. British humor? Okay. As far as tailoring, grab shears too. I always tend to find them, but that may not be the case next run. I guess the regular ones are good, but the electric ones are nicer. I don't know if we're going to use trapping at all. Have you been doing a lot of trapping, Apache? And what do you think, Admiral? Because I know you've been doing some. Do you think it's worth doing in the next one with the castle? Because are there even any good trapping spots? I guess it could be anywhere in the woods, huh? Like near the castle? I just wonder what happens if 2 players play tug of war with towed cars, or 1 player drives a car. Oh, I've never tried that. That's a good question. And then we'll, yeah, if they both do work, that would be interesting to find out if like the one with more horsepower would win the tug of war, right? There's an iron band in here. Those were small iron bands we used, so you could cut this into 2, right? I'm just doing this to learn here. Or what do we need an iron? Oh man, it's heavy. What the hell? Yeah, so you can cut it up. So you need it. No. Oh, you smelt it. So 1 iron band can be made into 4 small ones, really. I'm not a trapper. I cut down trees and tend to my flock of sheep. Fair enough. Then we can saw it into 4 also with the hacksaw. Okay. And you would need level 4 welding to cut it, but you could just cut it with a saw? It's kind of weird. Doesn't give you anything better. I guess if you just didn't have a saw. And you need a recipe. That's odd. Okay. Alright, well, we'll leave it in here, I guess. Don't really need it. Well, you don't use it for anything else. I'm going to cut it. Not that we need to cut it. I haven't done it, so I want to see the animation and all that. Base bucket wood is a story clutter distribution as well as barn and wildest and antiques, but no recipe to make one. I must have picked it up somewhere then. I probably have this. I'll just do it right here. Oh no, it was right there. So it shows a metal bar. Interesting. Wild West, Coalfield. Gotcha. That makes sense. And that gives us 4, right? Cool. Oh, it's full. Actually, there are some guns in here, right? I still want to find the lever action gun, but I don't know which one it is. We have one, right? Isn't that one of the ones that they added? Never did use the tactical. Yeah, I don't have time to get to another player to try the towing thing. Not today, anyway. I don't need the handles either. So when we made the bucket, it only used a little bit of the wire. Interesting. I thought it was going to use the whole thing. I don't think I'm drinking the milk fast enough. Wasn't paying attention. Oh well. See, they all look the same size, but one of those is a 1 liter, right? Is it based on label color? No, because the yellow is a 2 liter. No. Bottle should look different. I don't know why it doesn't. Oh, also, this first aid kit reminded me, I don't know where to find them, but I've seen those red first aid, like, cabinets almost. It's like an emergency first aid station you can hang on the wall. Instead of having a first aid, like, sick bay or whatever, I was thinking of just having first aid cabinets, you know, all around the base. So if you need supplies, you can just run to one of them instead of dedicating a room to it, because I don't think it's really necessary. So if you see those as well, I don't know what they're called though. I guess we can put that under decoration. First aid. Is cabinet the right word? I guess I'll call it that until I get a better description. What did I do? Oh, I pressed S and it closed it out. I've only seen them a couple of times, but I know they exist. So maybe inside of a medical center or something they'll have them. And these lights don't work, right? Yeah, they would be close enough if they were going to light up. A shame. So Natka was, I think it was Natka was telling me, depending on how wide you make this, you can see the dirt under the water or not. And also depending on the quality of the water, which I think he meant graphics quality. I was trying to decide if, instead of having a bridge, just make it so you could drive across the water, get to the castle. Where did I put that? There it is. So, if I do this, can you see it? Let me go to the game. No, you can't. Bummer. So right there where it looks like the bridge going from the land to the castle, I guess it immersion wise it should have, you know, wood floor or whatever. I was trying to decide if it would look cooler just to have it as water. To drive across the water. I think that would look pretty cool. But I haven't decided yet. It'll probably be a bridge though. Wish I knew the story behind what destroyed this. I didn't do anything different with this plot. Do I have a scythe on me still? I can scythe grass here, huh? Can I scythe grass over here? Will we get any grass? There's no grass here. Let's see what happens. Nope, didn't get any. Well, at least that's consistent. Did I pick up 2 long sticks? Why do I still have one in my inventory if I cut it up? Med bays, first aid stations? Actually, that's a better description, you're right. And I think you're right, that's what it's called. I think they're red. With like a green cross on it or something. Med bays. I have to decide what I'm streaming for the next couple days because I don't know when the update's coming out. And other than just going and killing stuff, I don't have any other objectives. Maybe I'll think of something before tomorrow. I wonder where Kiwi's at right now. Let's see. We could always test the car thing tomorrow. Just for fun. I can ask him later when he's on his stream. Wow, your truck's looking pretty rough there, Chelsea. You could try extinction mode. Oh, that's true. It's a good idea. Why not put the milk in the fridge? Because it doesn't spoil and I'm lazy. We live in the swamp of sadness, apparently. Is extinction mode hard? Everyone that's played it that I saw, they said it was easier than they expected. I don't know why the game just locked up on me. All I'm doing is running in the forest. All right. I was just thinking about running skill, because if we're gonna do a fitness center on one of the levels, and I often wondered if you just run on the treadmill, because you can just run like you're running into a wall basically. I wonder if running in place actually gives you fitness skill. Check out Admiral's raccoon friends. It's a baby. So tiny. You're looking pretty fluffy there. I didn't bring my shears. Just wondering, does the fullness of the sheep suggest more wool, or is it kind of random? More wool? Cool. No, milk doesn't spoil a motorcycle. I'm sure they'll change that eventually, but right now it doesn't. Oh. We're probably... Until we get masonry skill up, we're probably going to need antique ovens too. That is an antique oven, not stove, right? Oh, it is old stove. Didn't it used to be called antique oven? Mainly for the drying racks and stuff. Two would probably be enough, but more would be better. Again, not really priority, but something I don't want to forget about. Oh. And also... we'll call it decoration. Paint. All colors. And then that means resources. We're going to need plaster. Is it called plaster? I think so. You know what I mean, though. We need that as well. Where is... that's a weird way to put staircase, but okay. Beds will be purely cosmetics if you can't sleep anyway. Okay, we're going to need sinks as well, because we're not going to have any, because we won't have a pre-existing structure. We'll do that later, though, because it kind of needs skill to grab them, unless you find one at, like, in a container at a hardware store or something. Didn't we have more sheep here somewhere? To the north. Did I clear those out? I didn't delete it, so I'm not sure. Oh, I don't want to go that way. Can you domesticate raccoons? I know you can raise baby raccoons until adulthood, but do they breed in captivity? They do breed in captivity. Admiral's been doing that actually. So it's kind of cool. Get your little baby raccoons going. Patty says there's an abandoned shack near Phallus Lake that always have a stove. Okay. I'll look that up. I'll have to find, I'm sure I can find it on the Build 42 map. This doesn't look right. Where am I? Oh, this is farther. I think Apache's right. I'll probably try extinction mode tomorrow. It's not that I don't want to do multiplayer. I've just run out of stuff to do since we shouldn't really invest any more time in. This isn't it, is it? On this save since it's going away. Was there never an animals down here? I must have. I think it was this field. Unless I deleted it, I know there was an animal zone here. It is so dark. There's no full moon tonight. Nope. It's crescent moon with clouds. Yeah, I think I took all the sheep out of here. Can you milk the raccoons? Welcome in, cheese. No. You're welcome to try, though. Raccoon milk. It's a delicacy. Well, since I should drive though, since the save's coming to an end, I want to go check out Claymore's place. See what he's got set up over there. I'm almost out of time actually, but oh god, where am I? Right, says no animals were ever in that field. The field west had animals, but you collected them. Okay. My labeling was just off. What about plant milks? I don't think so. Not that I've ever seen. You want to get your almond milk production going on the server? Of course, my truck's sinking. My truck is broken. Where's the other one? Let's fix it. Hey, the cow pie's not on the truck anymore. Where'd it go? Did someone move it? That's weird. Did someone clean it up or did it disappear? Just give it a little tappy tap. There we go. Oop, got the trailer was there. Oh, what's this? Alright, so I have a little bit of time. It kind of seems that vehicles parked near buildings don't sink. It was dark and I was cleaning out the animal pens and grabbed the cow pie. Okay. It's no big deal. I just wondered what happened to it. I was just being a dork. I think we can keep going this way. I am very curious to see how the erosion, I guess it won't affect us too much in the next run, but since they've slowed down, it sounds like they've slowed down erosion by default with the new update, how that's going to play out. It's going to take a really long time for trees to grow back. I'd like to get animals fairly early, but I guess it's more of a secondary goal. Secondary priority, because we need to establish a little bit of infrastructure to keep them alive, so building the pen will probably be somewhat priority. And I'll try to, because I don't really, let's see, we look at the academy picture where it says agriculture in the bottom right, that pen, and the blue represents fences, the dark blue. Basically going to be 2 tiles by 13, taking it off, 2 by 9. So basically the A in agriculture, if you go all the way down to the black wall there, that's where it's going to start. And then it's going to go over 9 tiles closer to the agriculture building or tower. So we're basically going to have a strip of water for fishing in on the south end of the agriculture pen. We're going to do, we'll have the fishing station at the east end, and then I'm going to have fishing nets. Fishing nets at the west end of the water strip. Motorcycle, what is the point of critics? No one likes the things they like, and they don't like anything the public likes. Good question. Now, see, if I was a veteran character in 48216, I wouldn't be uncomfortable right now because I'm over encumbered. I think it's this way, right? Yeah. So that's another thing I've tried to decide. As you know, I don't like slaughtering the animals unless absolutely necessary. So let's say we have a bull and a cow. Okay. Everything's going well. Cow gets pregnant. She delivers a calf. Resource and time-wise, I don't really want to take care of 3 cows. So when that happens, do we get rid of one of the older animals, depending on like if it's a boy or girl? Or do we just go ahead and bite the bullet and keep 3 cows? It just feels wrong to just, you know, kill one because we have too many. Do we set it free on another farm? Do we take it to a new home? If the base is surrounded by water, you don't need a lot of walls. True, but I kind of want to control like where the animals are, and if they do somehow breach the gate, limit damage, I guess. I don't know. I guess some people can't make decisions for themselves, so they need critics to do it. Turn them into food and leather, I know, but I guess we could turn the older ones into leather. They'll be big enough. I don't think you get the same leather from a calf. But then, if it's a female, we would have to wait a long time to get milk again. Although we probably by that time have a lot of stores of milk, so it might be okay. In compost. Oh, I missed that part. Fish guts is fertilizer? Yeah, you could put it in compost. You can use it for bait, too. As Admiral has shown us. In, oh, Claymore's base has zombies in it. Hey guys, this is private property. Come over here, let's start a pile. Oh, man. Oh, did I not kill you? Great. Come back over to the pile. Have a broken back on me. No clue very much. So the cows, but it could work for critics as well. Also keep 1 milker. Yeah. Better question, why are there so many useless degrees that people pay good money to get? I don't know. Tradition. The game action is not being shown on screen. Oh my gosh, sorry. Sorry. Thank you, sir. Oh, why can't I run through there? Oh, it's because of the safe house. Safe house border was blocking me. I just wanted you all to stare at my pretty map while I play Zomboid. Hello. Kill you by the pool. Thought I heard one drop over the fence. Contaminate the water supply. Oh no. Where'd the sheep get out from? What the hell? Oh no. I'm making a lot of noise. What's going on? They must have broke out of the barn over there. Don't run away. Oh no. Alright. Chill, bro. There's more zombies over there. Right, I saw one going that way. Probably gone forever. It looks like maybe the animals broke out because of the zombies, and then the zombies followed the animals. User, welcome in. Just some random anon looking at this channel. Maybe you could get pigs. The sows give birth to a litter and you should be able to get leather from them. That's true. Welcome in. I wonder what size leather pigs give you. It's okay, it's okay. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Let's see what happened to your pen over here. He's like, nope, I'm out. How did they get out? The hell is he? I don't want to accidentally hit the window. Ah! I guess I had to clean them up too. Alright, I gotta wrap it up though. Remember, the vibration plate is not just a gift. What? Switch back. Oh, it's not in my belt. Did the chickens die or something? No. Nope. 100% dirty though. I don't think I can get all the sheep. I don't have enough time. I gotta go. I love the fighting knife so much. Alright. Hello. Can I do a jaw stab over the fence? I can. Check it out. Right on. Ah! I was looking at chat. Keep 2 different farms, so my extra animals go to the second farm. Second farm until I built it up. After that, I butcher the offspring once they reach adulthood. Oh. I like that idea. That's kind of what I was doing, but I didn't have an end game, so I'm going to try to steal that idea, if you don't mind. But I think we'll just park it here. And I got to head out. All right, how many we got? We have 17 concurrent viewers. Let's see who I can find streaming Project Zomboid if you find people. Solo Walker Gaming. Han's playing on the same... Oh, wait. I mean to cancel that. I'm going to send you over to Just Paul instead. Just because I never get to redirect to him. He's playing some Zomboid. I do that for occasions exactly like this. And then over on the purple platform, what do we got? Suey, sure thing. Well, thank you for stopping by to thank everyone stopping by to check out the stream. I appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to hang out with us in the chat. Thank you for all the likes and all the laughs. 18 likes today. Thank you for every single one. Apologies to Jacksepticeye. We ran out of time today. Be sure to get him on the stream soon. Until next time, safe journey. Keep on keeping on and keep on surviving. I'll be back tomorrow with more Project Zomboid. I'm not too worried about it, Admiral, but you're right. I might move it. We'll see. But if I don't see y'all, enjoy the rest of whatever you have left, day or night. And I'll be redirecting you to Just Paul and Sue Wee playing Project Zomboid in 3, 2, 1. Bye. Love you. Bye. Energize.